So I pretty much got the blocked in layers, blocked in color. I'm just trying to go in and just look at the soft brushes and kind of just blend, find the shapes right now. So you're going to change. So if you lock the layer or lock the alpha on the layers, you can change the color of the line. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it to more like a reddish color. That way it'll help with the paint over process. Same thing with the hair. I'll change it to like a darker yellow. Or lighter yellow. So basically just a lighter or a darker version of the base color that's on the clothes and the skin and the hair. Just to lighten it up just a little bit. Yeah, I hate the I wish there was a way for me just to stream everything through OBS like to all the other sites, but I have to go through another website to do it. This is way more than I thought you could do with Photoshop. I just use it for simple web stuff. Yeah, so I'm using Photoshop right now, guys. I don't know. I was thinking I was like in a classical mood today, enjoying the music. Sounds like a Norwegian opera right now. No, now it sounds Italian. What's up, Brad? See, we're working on our portrait right now, as you can see. So when did she turn 96? Like how long ago? In December? Okay. So I started the paint on top process. So now I'm painting, started another layer on top of the line art. And now I'm going to go in and start refining the edges and just refining over the overall shapes. So there's going to be a lot of plane changes with older subjects. So you just have to look for the edges and know where to put your highlights and shadows. And then you don't want to stay in one place too long. You want to keep moving around, otherwise you'll get an inconsistent product at the end. You want to just keep moving around the painting. Keep all the details pretty much the same consistency. You don't want to spend like 20 minutes on one eye and then not be able to match that. So I don't stay in one place too long. And then I'm always flipping. It's a good rule to flip probably every 5 to 10 minutes. You know, I was probably zoomed in too much. Try to stay zoomed out as much as possible too before get too close and bogged down to the small details. I've only used pencil, but I just got an iPad and it's so hard but so fun. It's worth trying. Digital, yes it is. If you can draw on paper, it just takes a little bit of a learning curve to learn digital. I mean, it is basically a new. It's just another version, another medium. Once you start learning all the tricks, it gets really fun. a little bit of a background here. She feels like a violet. Elephant. Alright, so now's about the time I do. So I got. Usually, what I'll do now is I'll go over it with an overlay layer on top and kind of pop the shadows and highlights a little more. Usually with an airbrush. Yeah, I always enjoy drawing. I don't know what it is. Like I like drawing older people. So it's like a challenge for me to capture their wisdom. So they always go by pretty quick. I'm not trying to do a whole lot with the overlay layer, just tweaking the shadows a little bit. You're gonna have to let me know how she likes it. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll select everything, Control C, Control Shift C, Control Shift V. That will copy the entire canvas into one layer. Go in and do a curves adjustment. So kind of just boost those colors a little more. So you can see the difference between curves. Innocent. No, this is a commission. Yeah. All top. Add a little. Probably use a little more airbrush now. just to get the softness of her face. Older people are soft and squishy. Those little nose wrinkles in there where she's smiling. Oh, okay. You're over on YouTube too? Cool. I'm not sure. Does anybody know if YouTube, if live streams count as channel watch time? Sure. Because if it is, like, I've been doing it all wrong. All right, so now I'm going to add in a little bit of the background color. Because you always want to think about placing them into the environment you have them set up in. So I just add a little bit of highlight. So your skin is always, it's always going to reflect the environment around you a little bit. I was going to have my friend come in and do the moderation. Didn't quite work out. Was it the one I did the drawing of? No. This is another person. I don't know, I guess I could have her come in too. Wonder if you guys can get her to sing. She wants to be a singer. She tried out for the voice, but she's shy to sing in front of people. Saint Grenade. It's been a while. Welcome. Junebug, thank you. Did you give her the pick yet? How was her reaction? Yeah, I gave it to her. She liked it. She was having a bad day, so I guess it helped her in that moment. But then, yeah, so it went as well as I had hoped. You stream on Twitch as well. I am streaming on Twitch currently. I'm streaming. So if you're watching on TikTok, or Instagram, or Twitter, or YouTube, so I'm streaming on all the platforms right now: Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. So if you go to any of the, there should be a link in all of my bios, depending on where you are, to my link tree, and that'll take you to all my other sites. You can follow me everywhere. Oh, the painting I did a few days ago with the girl with the blue crown. This one. It's loading. This picture. Hey, thanks for the follow. Way to clutch. Nice stuff, but you don't showcase this side of your stuff. I know. Yeah, a lot of TikTok stuff is mainly the little sketches that I do. But yeah, I do more detailed stuff. So if you guys ever want commissions, message me on Instagram. Oh, okay, cool. Welcome. Welcome to my Twitch family. Okay, here's what I want everybody to do watching right now. I want you to tell me one interesting fact about yourselves. I'll tell you guys one of mine. More specific? I mean, just give me one random fact that nobody else would probably know about you. How about that? You grew up in Belize? It's interesting. You have a twin. Is it identical? Do you have an identical twin? Synchronade? It broke my finger and it healed by itself, and now I am double jointed. I marched in the Rose Parade. Does that count as an interesting fact? I was a band geek in high school. I auditioned for the Tournament of Roses honor band, and I made it. It was the worst parade I've ever been in. I mean, not... Okay, it was fun. It was amazing. But marching 5.5 miles with an 8-pound instrument is a struggle. I can pop a lot of my bones. I wish I could crack my back as easily as I used to. I got this small tire around my waist now. I got that dad bod. Marvel, you don't have anything? Nothing to share? I'm sure there's something. I played baritone or euphonium. I also used to play trombone, and they forced me to play the cymbals one year because they didn't have any cymbal players for the drumline. I did a lot of flipping and fancy stuff with my cymbals. You play trumpet? Like, my lips are too big for trumpet. I couldn't hurt my mouth. That's an interesting fact. Play trumpet. I don't know if you remember me, but I've seen you on TikTok, and it happened to run into Omegle on Valentine's Day. It's freaking out because I knew who you were. I think so. I think I remember you. I designed a shirt for my cousin's dodgeball team one time. I have a similar story. So back when I worked at Disneyland, okay, I worked in the parade department or the entertainment department. We drove the floats in my department, and our job was basically always hurry up and wait. So we had a lot of downtime waiting for the show to start, or waiting to roll the floats out to the starting point, or waiting to catch our tram to the other side of the park. So a lot of us started playing Foursquare. So we had like pretty big warehouses, so we would get a piece of duct tape and tape out a good 8-foot by, or almost a 12-foot by 12-foot square, and we would start playing Foursquare. So we'd bring like a dodgeball in. It got so serious and competitive that I ended up making shirts for everybody, And we would go to empty parking lots after work, tape off 4 square courts, and play until the middle of the night. And all of the shirts were Disney themed characters. So like mine was Monster Smasher, and it was a picture of Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. as a dodgeball. And I had designed like there was one where it was like Violet from The Incredibles, and her like force field ability was like, you know how she can make like a force field ball, like that was the dodgeball. This is not my grandmother. This is Mary Alice. She just turned 96 in December. This is a commission. Oh, hey, it's Jenna from earlier. My professors talked about making a serious chair hockey league in our college animation center. Nice.
Here are the stats. The Capitals.
That'd be fun. But yeah, that was like that was so much fun though. Like just going after work and just taping off a 4 square court. Like we had all our cars pointed like towards the the taped off area with our headlights on. We had a couple cops roll up on us one time. They're like, "What are you guys doing?" We're like, "We're playing Foursquare," and they're like, oh, "Okay, that's weird, but okay. You guys have a good night." Oh, Marvel just sent me a photo of her T-shirt. That looks pretty good. I like that. I'm gonna show everybody. So that's, I don't know if you guys can see that. That's what that's cool. It's like, yeah, my camera doesn't do good with up close stuff. It's like it's a pirate, like a skeleton. Instead of the bones, it's got 2 swords. How are there only 18 viewers? I don't know. TikTok doesn't like me yet. I don't think they like me very much right now for some reason. They're shadow banning me pretty hard right now. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. When I was doing Omegle, it was 168 people. Yeah, they're there for the reactions. It's okay. Do you have a specific brush pack I use, or do you make them myself? Jenna, I kind of just find brushes. I only use probably 3 or 4 brushes max. But I'm such a brush hound. Like anytime there's new brushes around, I'll try to find them and use them. But I end up never using them. I always go back to what I'm familiar with. So like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I really only use this one, which is, I don't even know where I got it. It's called Kyle's Soft Graphite Stick 1. And it's basically just a chalky brush, but it's got a, it's kind of like the angle I hold my pen it's got an angle jitter or angle, so I can do sharp lines and thick lines. And then I just use a hard round with a little bit of a soft edge, and then an airbrush, and that's pretty much it. Like I just really adjust the yeah, so if you, yeah, it's been around for a while, I think. That's pretty much it. Like if I have to go into something specific for a specific texture, then I'll try to use something else, but for the most part I'll stick to those like 3 brushes. Like if I'm doing foliage and, you know, grass and leaves and stuff, I'll go and find some brushes specifically for that, but for the most part it's just 3 brushes. And I can't really sell them because they're not mine. I didn't make them, so you just gotta keep drawing, Marble. Gotta keep going. Gotta do it. You do it, it'll force you to get better. Is this plays on Spotify? No, this is just royalty free music from Streamlabs OBS. So This is just a classical streaming. Getting an iPad next week. Watch out, because I'm gonna draw John. Nice. I'm looking forward to that. Really, I am. That'd be cool. I'll get enough pictures drawn of myself. Second, guys. Okay. Alright, so probably getting pretty close to end of this one. A nacho themed portrait? That would be cool. Can you draw me in stretchy pants? Nacho! Demo is done, so I can't. Yeah, I'm almost done with it, Brad. I'll have it for you shortly. And there's one trick that I learned from Ross Draws on one of his drawing videos, is that he does a high pass layer. kind of makes everything pop a little more. Hold on one second. Shovelin Colin. Oh, I didn't say that right. She loves Colin. Shoveling Colin. I need new glasses, apparently. I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, so what I do is I copy the whole canvas, paste the whole canvas on top. I do one more of those. And then I do a filter other, and there's high pass. And that'll put on a layer like that. I followed you on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Keep up good work, good content. Thank you. I will. Do you sell any of your art? There is a merch page linked in my TikTok bio. It should be in my link tree. I don't have too many like original pieces. There might be only just one. It should be a mermaid picture. It's a little risque, but I'm proud of that one. So yeah, so there's a high pass. So it'll come out with something like this, and then you're gonna go to your layers and change it to soft light. So go soft light, hard light, vivid, and then linear. Like those are like, it's basically 4 different hardnesses what'll make those pop. So soft light's good. So you can tell just by turning off and on, there's like, it basically sharpens everything up just a little bit enough to I said I might get new glasses, yeah, but I am the worst procrastinator you will ever know. Like, I am terrible. I've had these glasses for like 3 years, and I pay for insurance every year, and I never go. Like, I haven't gone. The last pair of glasses I got was when I went to China 2.5 years ago. And that was because they were Oakleys, and they were like, I paid $70 for them, prescription. At least they claimed they were Oakleys. There was a crazy experience I had when I bought those glasses. So we went to this market knockoff mall in China. It's kind of one of those places where they drop the tourists off and they kind of go buy all the little trinkets and kind of stuff. They had some weird shops with like knockoff Star Wars toys and stuff like that. It was like they called it, I took a picture of one of them. It was like Star Fighter, but it was like in the Star Wars font. Yeah, there was some weird stuff. But anyways, like they had some glasses places. And yeah, knock off everything, yeah. So they had some glasses places. Basically, they take your prescription right there, and then they takes them like an hour to make the glasses. And I waited. I paid. I waited for about half an hour. We're just kind of walking around. They said just come back in an hour. We'll have them ready. It's like cool. So we went and got food, and then all of a sudden, like I was starting to walk back to the place. All of a sudden, there was. I see everybody like running, like everybody's like running to their shops or running through their shops, turning off all the lights, closing all the doors, and we were like, "What the heck is going on?" Like, they take lunchtime serious here. Like it's all everybody's shutting down. Like lights are turning off, doors are closing, everything is slamming shut. And then you hear like screaming off in the distance. They were getting raided. So the cops were there. They were yelling at everybody. Like they weren't yelling at us, but they were yelling at the shop owners, like all the people working there. And we made it to the glasses place, and they were trying to shut down. Like they were running and trying to close everything up and close the doors and take off before they got there, but they didn't get there in time. The cops ran through and like got underneath the gate as they were closing it and started yelling at everybody. I'm like, oh my god, like I just paid for my glasses. But I didn't get them that day. They actually showed up a month later. I was able to keep in contact with the owner. But they actually sent them to me after I had already got back to the US, which was awesome. And then 2 weeks later, my dog ate them. End of story. Yep. Carter Floss. Do I use Illustrator? Not so often. I don't use. I tend to not do vector too much. I don't do a whole lot of logos. I know how to use it for the most part. I just don't. I'm not consistent with it. Jillian Fernandez. I just got a tablet and trying to learn, but I have Microsoft, like Microsoft Paint. Yeah, you shouldn't use that. Get if you can afford it, get Clip Studio Paint or Krita. Krita's free, I think. What else? Yeah, and if you have Photoshop, like obviously that's what I use. But if you're just getting into it, Krita, I believe, is free, and Clip Studio Paint, you can get it for a discount, usually a couple times a year. But that's what I would suggest. Yeah, and you can animate in Clip Studio. It would be an honor if you would manage to draw my past debt. So commissions, guys. So GR4 and F4 and 5, GR4 and 5. Yeah, if you wanted to get a commission done, you can message me through Instagram, and I can give you a quote. Yeah, so I'm using Photoshop 2020 right now, I think. Sometimes the newer versions are a little buggy, so I tend not to use them right away. Grant. Okay, Grant. Yeah. Yeah, just send me a message through Instagram and I can give you a price if you wanted to get that done. All right, guys. I'm going to take a... hold on. I mean, there's some pricey, but you can get Photoshop. You didn't hear that from me. Oh, there's some piracy. You can do, yeah. Yeah, there's some, I don't know. Yeah, I tend like I'm just so like concerned about downloading a virus or something into my computer that I tend to just pay for it. Like I don't mess around with that stuff anymore. I had too many bad experiences back in the day when I tried to do like the whole jailbroken Photoshop versions. Okay. Yeah, so I have to go real quick, guys. My dogs are trying to eat a rat in my backyard, and I have to go try and get them back in the house. So I'm just gonna take a quick intermission, and I'll be back here in about 5 minutes. Catch you guys in a minute. Okay, we are back. Okay, so I signed it, and the last thing I usually do is throw a noise layer on top. That kind of gives it a nice little texture. Helps the skin texture also to make it less pillowy. Mary Alice. Yeah, so Brad, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Just gonna send it to your email. Better version. All right, it is sent. So Brad, I'm gonna find out tomorrow about the prints. I haven't been able to make it down to the printer. I just wanted to make sure I get the prices right. So, but 18 by 24 for the posters, and then 5 by 7s for the smaller versions. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if you can get a video of her getting it. I always like to see the reactions of people's paintings. see. So we actually have one more. Is another older person portrait. See if I can find it really quick. Hold on a second. That's not working. Oh, there it is. Hey John, awesome videos you do on TikTok. Thank you. Okay. Really been enjoying the series here. Great work. Thanks for giving me a smile every day. Wish you could do mine. Genuine. Yes, I could do yours. You just gotta message me on Instagram and I can give you a price. And then B Franks 79. Glad I can help. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and post multiple times a day because TikTok is still shadow banning me pretty hard right now. I was getting more than, I was getting a lot of views, and then all of a sudden it dropped off over the course of a few days. So I'm not sure why.
If you don't already know.
Yeah, I don't know why it's happening that way, but it is. So this is our next subject. Genuine, I got your message. I'll get to you as soon as I'm done with the live stream. Juicy, I love your videos, man. Thanks. Thank you. Keep posting and doing the right things, it'll pass. Yeah. I think so. I think it's just I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's happening to a lot of people right now. And sorry guys if I'm missing any chats. If I don't see them, just post them again. Look forward to hearing back from you, John. Have a great night. Keep doing an amazing job. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as I'm done with the live stream tonight. I'll send you a message. Mr. Obvious. I love your art style. Thank you. Okay, this song is way too long. Oh, it's just about the end. Oh wait, I think it's been the same song. It's just repeating. Switch it up. Leon, what's up? How's it going? Doing good. How are you? Doing good on this end? Nice. Julie, this is so adorable. It's been a while since I've been on your lives. Wow, this is unreal. Thank you. 13.8. You had to use 1,000 on that blue steel. Muffin, what's up? 1-1, brother. We got this game. Another blue steel coming up. Yeah, I might have to make that one a weekly refresh time in order for you guys to reuse it. How do I get people's pictures to draw? People send them to me through Instagram or email, through Fiverr. It's all my commissions. So this one's a commission. So yeah, if you wanted to get a commission, you can message me through my Instagram or through my Fiverr page, or through my website. It has a contact page there. Not sure what happened to the music. Well, you do need the Killer Mighty Ducks logo. Can you guys hear music? I cannot hear it. So weird. Oh, because my computer is being stupid and turned off my headphones for some reason. I can hear you, but not the music. Hold, please. hear this upbeat music. Yeah, I can't hear it yet. My headset won't connect to my computer for some reason. It's being difficult. There it is. It's back. Is this music the vibe this lady's portrait gives you since the other lady's one was classical music? I don't know. No, I never really made that connection. Maybe it is. Maybe she was like a big swing dance. I don't know. Yeah, could be. I attempted to swing dance in my younger years. Did not go so well. Are you drawing specific people or submitted portraits? Yes, this one is a commission. You can tell by the red, she's always ready to dance. Thanks, Jared. She has green eyes. Oh, I forgot the flip. That's better. When did I first start art? When I was about 14, 13. Middle school is when I first started drawing. I didn't get really serious about it until maybe about 10 years ago. I mean, I've always wanted to do something in drawing or art related. I was not the smartest young adult. When it came to focusing on what I wanted to do. Got stuck other places. But I made it here. I'm in middle school, but I'm not great at art. I was not great at art in middle school. That's when I started drawing. It's taken me thousands of hours to get where I am now, so if you pursue it and stay with it, you will grow no matter what. Just do it every day. You can't draw straight lines at all. I'm hoping Procreate will work. Yeah. Procreate will definitely draw straight lines for you. Want to see my straight line? Here it is. See that? What am I drawing right now? Today, I am drawing Commission. This is a paid portrait. Now that's a straight line. What's my freehand straight line? Here it is. Okay, no cheating. No cheating this time. Here it is. Here's my freehand straight line. The trick to straight lines and smooth lines is confidence. A lot of people you'll see when they're first starting off with a drawing, there's a lot of fuzzy lines. You don't want fuzzy lines. So you want to find your shapes right away. You don't want to... If you're doing digital, all you have to do is undo until you get the line that you want. but you have to have confidence in your line strokes. I had an animation test. And one of the questions on the test was to draw a circle. One circle. I'm trying to draw hair on paper. Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Hair is difficult. Hair is always one of those things where it's hard to draw individual strands of hair. It's better to do chunks and go start big and work small. So start with the bigger areas, like the bigger sections, and then work in until eventually you get to the singles. The singles should only be used as like a highlight or something on the end. At least for me. Like I don't sit there and do single strands of hair. That's just too much. You want to see my freehand circle? All right, let's do a freehand circle. There it is. That was terrible. That one's better. It's pretty close, actually. I'm pretty proud of that one. I'm pretty proud of that circle. I'm not gonna lie. Jenna, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there in like 2D animation class, a lot of our assignments, like to warm up, was hey, thanks for the sub. It's the time. Yeah, a lot of the warm-ups was to fill up a page of circles. Stuff for circles. So like, yeah, it's just basically you're ghosting the page until you think you're gonna get it, and then you put the pencil down and make the circle. But basically, like, yeah, it's just you just do this and you try to get like fill up the space. Yeah, it is. It's a great way to warm up. You're right, Jenna. Yep, get you loose. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different warm up things you can do. Like you draw a bunch of points on the paper, and then you try to hit those points with like a fast stroke, and that kind of trains your arm to hit those points without. And there's like some other ones where you can do like a line, like a curved line, and then try to hit that curved line again, but like keep the lines close to each other. That one's a tough one. Or you can even do like squiggly lines and try to keep the same. I don't know. Yeah, it's there's a bunch of stuff you can do to warm up and practice, but that's how I was taught on how to warm up. School or self-taught? I think you alluded to this, but I don't recall. I went to school for a little bit. Yeah, so I learned a lot from reading and tutorials, like videos, and I've taken a bunch of workshops. I've taken a couple with like Steven Silver, who designed Kim Possible, like that whole Kim Possible, Danny Phantom. I think he did the Clerks cartoon too. Like a character, he does a character design class. So yeah, anytime I can go and be a part of those types of workshops or clinics, like I try to take advantage of those. Oh yeah, yeah, it was awesome. Is better for you paper or computer? So for the most part, I do a lot of digital. Like most of my work, 99% of my work is digital right now. What brushes did you use here? I use 3 brushes. My chalky brush to do like the sketch. And I can use that one too for a little bit of like skin texture. I use a hard round with opacity, so something I can get harder lines with. And then I use that same brush, but I just turn down the hardness a little bit to give it a soft edge. And then a airbrush. That's pretty much all I use. So I'm gonna do an overlay layer now. Pop the highlights a little bit. The saturation of skin. Yeah, the workshop is definitely awesome. He's a really good teacher when it comes to design, and he's really big on drawing through the lines. So like when you're coming up with a character, you want to make sure that you're like drawing through. Like what I mean by drawing through is like say you have like in order to find like the lines and the curves, you just want to like say this is like the nose. Like you want to make sure that you're drawing. You're not trying to hit those like final. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. Let's see. It's like say we got a basic form here, right? Like if you wanted to do like the so you want to avoid tangents, which are like the points where they intersect, where stuff comes together, where if it all meets in one place, it looks confusing. Stuff like that. And like if you're gonna do a costume on this, you're gonna want to just draw like the shapes and draw through. Like don't be afraid of like a cleanup phase is when you want to refine your lines, but when you're doing regular sketching and stuff, you want to make sure you're following through and drawing big strokes. Yeah, so singular shapes to create basic element. Yeah, that makes, yeah. Thank you, designer Tom, for putting the words in my mouth I was trying to say. Still kind of difficult for me to interpret what I'm thinking when I'm doing my sketching and painting. Trying to talk through it more. Definitely better than I was 6 months ago. So I think I'm going to start thinking about her background color. I'm thinking more of like a she looks like a sunny person. I think I'm more like a sunny kind of. Can you draw this dog? Yes, I remember that. Do you have what it takes to become a great artist? I wonder how many people actually fell for that. Was one of them you? You did do it? Oh, how did that go? What happened? I want to know. Tell us. What did they say? How was your what was your level at? had the sheet, but one of my kids ripped it. Do they like what do they do exactly? Do they like draw over your stuff, or is it just like, oh, made a 98 because of question? Thought it was a oh, that's so you just answer questions and then do you draw, like actually draw stuff? You like you copy a picture, right? I think that's what it was. Jesus, my dog scared the crap out of me right now. I started drawing when I was 15, 14, 13, 15, something like that. So yeah, when I went on my last intermission there was a rat inside of my barbecue in the backyard, and my dogs were trying to get it. Yeah, so I had to I lifted up the cover, and there was a rat sitting there on the back of the grill next to the cover. So I shut it real quick, and I almost barbecued it. I didn't want that all over my barbecue. I always thought those draw this dog things were secret psychological evaluations. Could have been. Did it seem like a psychological evaluation marble? Let's look at this. Okay. Great work, Bill. Finish this. Finish this beginning sketch. Be as creative as. So you had to draw in the ambulance. Can I show this on the stream? Also, no rush. Just curious turn. Right now I'm about 2 to 3 days. That full one is not mine. The one with the cut paper is. What? Very nice work. Choose one or more of these heads to draw here, or draw any other subject you choose. But they don't like, yeah. I don't know, like that's, like it's good. Did you have to pay for this? Is what I'm asking. Like you're paying for a critique? Is that's pretty much what it is, I think. I like Bambi. Bambi looks good. $18 ago. I think you could just sign up for classes or something. Oh, yeah, they probably sold. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what it was. Like, did they send you like info on how to like certain art classes around the area or something like that? Yeah. All right, let me throw in a background color here. Actually, the blue looks better, I think. So I'll do that too. Like I'll throw in a background color and I'll just play with the hue saturation sliders until I figure something looks good. Shy Sumball? Yes. So this one is a commission. So if you guys want commissions, you can message me through my Instagram. I also have a Fiverr link in my bio. If you wanted to go there, or yeah, just Instagram is easiest, I think. Yes. Shai Sumbul. I do commissions. This is a commission right now. So if you want to commission me, you can message me on Instagram. Is the easiest way to go about that. I really wish Photoshop was better at processing blending strokes. Procreate is amazing at it, but Photoshop, like, maybe it's just my rig isn't fast enough, but it's a pain. I really wish I was able to blend easily in Photoshop. Agree, it's a bigger pain. That's why I almost exclusively use Procreate for illustrations. Yep, I agree, Jenna. I agree. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, there's some pluses, and I don't know. It's just I'm so used to the brushes in Photoshop that I can't get away from it. I'm gonna try downloading Fresco. I heard it's getting better than it used to be for iPad, and see if that works. Do you vector illustrate at all? Not really. I know how to do it. I just don't. I'm not proficient at it enough to give a completed illustration in Illustrator or vector art. What age did I start drawing? 13, 14, 15, around there. And thank you. Best way to blend in Photoshop is to mess with the flow of the brush. Yeah, I agree. All right, so now it's time to start working on the eyes, because that is going to be the most important part of the picture. Yeah, for me, the focus on for any portrait is going to be the eyes. You always look there first. I'm not too worried about the glasses right now. Glasses will do last. I want to start drawing, but it's difficult. Any tips on how to improve and start? Yeah, just start. Draw anything and everything. Yeah, you can't get better if you don't do it. So you have to just keep at it. There's a lot of tutorials out there on how to get the basics going. But anatomy is where I would start if you wanted to draw like people and creatures. You want to once you learn the basics, then you can start breaking the rules. If that makes sense. Can't break the rules unless you know the rules. Yeah, I showed some of my old stuff yesterday on the live stream. I did not know what I was doing. I thought my stuff was awesome. I do say hi sometimes. Who is the person you're drawing? I feel like I know her. This is a commission for a client. How often do I stream? I'm trying to stream every day. The more I stream, I feel the better I get. When I have people watching me, it pressures me into doing the best that I can. If I'm not streaming, if I'm working on stuff when I'm not streaming, it's usually because they don't want it streamed. But I tend to procrastinate a lot when I'm not streaming. So I feel like if I'm working, I should be streaming, only because, like, yeah, if I'm drawing, well, might as well have friends out there watching and talking to, and you know. Have I drawn Tupac? No, I have not drawn Tupac before. Yeah, so like I'm already thinking like I really need to make the income with art like a reality. And I'm getting close. I'm getting very close to quitting my other job. Once I hit a certain consistent goal weekly, that'll become a reality. And I'm already dreading for Monday. Like I like the people I work with. I just don't like my job, and I'd rather be doing this. One of the comments think they are a pro. Yeah, I'm not done yet, Jackson. But thank you for the critique. This guy really wants you to draw Tupac. Yeah, you can commission me to draw Tupac. I don't have any issues with drawing Tupac. You can pay for that one if you'd like. I think you're onto something, man. I genuinely think you're doing all the right things. Just wait for the success to catch up. Yeah, I'm trying. I just wish I would have had done these steps a few years ago. I think I would have been a happier person right now. Hey, thanks for the bits. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so I typically don't do things for free, guys. The TikTok drawings, that's about as much as I can give as far as time and free stuff. But I mean, if you guys want like a free drawing, you can come over my Twitch channel and earn channel points towards a free drawing. It may take you a while to get that many points saved up, but that is one of the things you can do. Do I personally like Procreate? I love Procreate. Procreate is amazing. But when I'm on here, I typically stay with my PC setup, which is Photoshop. But when I'm out and about, or if I need to get a certain blend in, I'll use Procreate. But when I'm like out, like when I'm at work, like I'll take my iPad with me and I'll work on stuff while I'm at lunch or break or whatever. Do you use a friction cover on your iPad? No. I should though. I always meant to get one, but I don't. Ben, you can message me on my Instagram. We can talk prices. Is the wrist pad a game changer? It's a smudge guard. So it basically just keeps my screen from getting all smudgy and with like the oils on your hands and stuff. But when I'm using my iPad, I don't really use the smudge guard. It's mainly just when I'm using my Cintiq. What? Thanks for the gifted subs. That's awesome. Guys, you need to thank Los Angeles Loves You for your new subscriptions. You just got a gifted sub, Hunter. What Procreate brushes do you use to color skin tones? I don't know if I have. I bought a. There's an artist out there. His name is I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Um, I think it's AV Art on Instagram. I bought one of his watercolor packs, his Procreate brush pack. It's like a watercolor portrait pack. I use that one a lot because it's got a lot of good paper textures, which I use for skin tones and stuff when I'm using Procreate. They got some he's got some nice splash brushes like for freckles and that kind of stuff. They have a screen protector. Yeah, it's a screen protector for the iPad that makes it like a paper feel. But I hear like too it wears down your the nib on your Apple Pencil a little faster than it should. Yeah, AV Art I think is the artist that has the watercolor brush. He's got some other ones in there, but he's got a portrait pack. You have to keep going. You have you're a wonderful artist, and have a wonderful day. Thank you. You too. Have a great night. Hello, and thank you. You sent a DM? Okay, I'll check it out after the stream. So you guys can see I'm jumping around consistently, trying to keep everything even as far as like the details across the whole painting. I'm not staying in one place at one time. Like I haven't finished the other side of the classes yet. Can I make modifications to a drawing if possible? Like if like I drew something and then you needed like something changed? That's what you're asking. Yeah. I try not to do too many modifications to it. Or are you talking about like another artist's picture and you want me to redo something that you don't like? It just depends on how big the modification is. Like it's hard to say, it's hard to do like, you know, I paint this and then you're like, oh, I don't like her expression. I want her not smiling or like turn the other way. Like stuff like that. It's basically redoing the whole thing. Or if I wanted my hair a different way. Oh yeah. Like you just give me a picture of the hairstyle you want. Like I'm pretty good about putting like multiple pictures together into one image. So if you have like a face picture that you like, and then a hair picture that you like, yeah, I can totally like put them together. That's easy. Looks about done. It's getting there. It's not quite. Have I ever gotten a client that wasn't happy? Yes. Wonder if we were distant cousins. I'm a Martin. Could be. Keep up the good work, lad. Thank you. Yeah, I actually had a client I was pretty frustrated with not too long ago. The stream had to hear about it. They just were not happy with anything that I had done. Like I basically changed the entire picture by the time they were done, like whining about, you know, certain stuff they should have told me in the beginning. Basically came down to, you know, I may have a beard like Jesus, but I am not a miracle worker for the amount of money that they paid. My drawing skills are a miracle. It's I don't know if I don't think I'd consider it a miracle. I think it's just hard work. Like I've spent a lot of time trying to improve, and I'm still improving. Like there's still stuff I struggle with. Still stuff I need to learn. One time I drew my grandma. That's when I learned to never add all the wrinkles. Did you get in trouble? I mean, some wrinkles are good. You just have to be picky and choosy which ones you put in there. Laugh lines, smile lines, good. Yeah. It just depends on the person. Sometimes people don't like to admit their age. You just have to kind of put on an art filter and massage the features. Yeah. So don't use the elephant Aaron Blaze brush for old people's skin. They don't like that. So do you also have them printed out when you give them final? No. So 99.5% of the time, it's just a digital image. I send them the file and they get it printed. They have a specific size, like I'll make the file size that specific size so it's easy to print. For the most part, this is how they come. How am I doing this evening? I'm doing great. How are you? Looking for a specific hair brush. It's this one. What are my pronouns? He, him?